the last week of North American League play with the last match of FLYQUEST. Currently sitting at 2-4. They could improve to 3-4 here and qualify for the playoffs. Rogue looking for a sweep. They bring in the secret weapon, the special sauce. Matt's on the pitch, taking Joro's spot. How will he fare? How will it go? Only one way to find out.
Be an interesting one. I am excited to see him back on the field, but I've got a question for you, Wave.
Okay.
We're gonna change it up a little bit today. I got a little game. I know Carpet usually does the game, so we're going to mix it up.
Okay.
So we're going to play a game called They Don't Protect, but Can They Attack?
Okay.
Okay. Clearly the stats show that Rogue is not that good on offense. The only one who has stepped up in their victory was Sizz, who was super important in that victory when they did get the win.
Other than Sizz? Joro.
It's a trick question. It was both of them. It doesn't matter because Matt's playing now. So
it doesn't matter.
Everything is irrelevant now that Matt is playing.
He had this whole thing.
I was so ready. It was going to be great. It was a trick question either way, and it works out because we get to see Matt play.
So here's my thing. James Bot's like the most important stat.
Oh, man.
I got you. It's goals. No, it's not, James. It's win percentage. How many wins do you have? You could score 1,000,000 goals and still lose the game. It's all about win percentage. If you want to go for the cop-out answer, come on, at least like commit. Like...
hey, man, he committed to Rogue, and then they got dookie bootied by Energy in the end. So we'll let him live with that one. It's his choice.
I'm proud of the desk for not predicting unanimously.
Because then the other thing would happen.
Somebody is going to be right. How good is that, folks? Let's get into the last match of league play here for FLYQUEST, and the first of our matches here in North America. I'm excited. We got Rogue in the blue, FLYQUEST in the orange, playing for a spot in the playoffs. FLYQUEST coming off a great week 4 where they went 2-0, took a win off of Cloud9. See if they can continue that success here. A pass up from Sizz down to Jacob. Come back down to the box, and Matt lurking in the back. Rocking the Octane. Be the player to watch in this match. Does the roster change make the difference? Pass across to Wonder. Picking it up now onto the backboard. Sizz moves up, get it back out to midfield. Will be a FLYQUEST ball here. AJ with the pass across. Prime Thunder following along. Jacob's there first, puts it onto the wall. Now back down in the middle. Here's Sizz to put it towards the net. And Matt now moved in to take a shot. Wonder will meet him and send it to the corner.
A lot of history for this Rogue squad. But the biggest one in question, the one we're going to be looking at, is how will Matt perform with his old teammate Sizz? As a pitch going to possibly go in. No, saved by Wonder.
He sent that one away. Now Matt dropping this one back towards the box. Prime Thunder back out towards Jacob. He's got it lofted in the middle, and AJ putting it down the field. Sizz with a response. Now Jacob looking to put it back in the middle with a great touch. Sizz airborne. Can he put it home? Oh, he traps it off the post and puts it in. Rogue's got the lead.
What a way to come in and make a play. A pass over to Jacob. He doesn't get the initial touch because Prime Thunder's up, but it bounces back inside. A little bit of a mistake here early on defense from FLYQUEST. And the pressure coming out. A quick transition downfield from the mid. Rogue on top.
Bounced off AJ a bit. Sizz will take advantage of it. Now Sizz putting it back to Jacob in the corner again. Now looking for a shot. Just puts it laterally.
A lot of demos coming out.
Right now the 1v1's being won out here pretty cleanly by Rogues. Matt puts it into the middle. Wonder has to play it over to the wall. Jacob's got the read. Sizz moving up into the corner. He's got it back out. It's over the top of Jacob's head. Where will Matt read this one? He's got it towards the goal. It's a bit high, and AJ will play to the corner. Jacob now up. So much pressure here from Rogue. So Matt now up on the wall once more. Jacob looking for goalies in net, finds a few. The ball's just lofted with nobody on the backboard. Can Sizz get it out to Matt? No, AJ stops him and gets it to Prime Thunder. Jacob will continue to keep the pressure on. The ball has spent basically the entire game of these first 2 minutes in the FLYQUEST half.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate for Sizz there as he's on that back wall. He wants to take a pass out in the midfield. The issue is he sees both of his teammates retreating, so he tries to hesitate a little bit. But by then, when he wants to pass it in the midfield, it's too late, and it just falls apart.
Sizz puts it to his own corner. Jacob looked to follow, but caught the post. That'll open up some opportunities here as Prime Thunder can't quite find the shot. It was a good opportunity, but the accuracy wasn't there. Now AJ in. FLYQUEST starting to gain more ball control here in game number 1. Matt and Jacob tangled up on the wall. Jacob gets it away and has to just continue to try and play keep away from FLYQUEST. Sizzles it to the side. AJ's airborne, and Prime Thunder makes the turn back in, looking for the shot. He's going to go up after Jacob's touch, put it onto the backboard. Sizz gets it away from AJ, but the pressure's not off as Wonder tries. Oh, he misses in the air. That'll leave the space for Jacob to clear it away.
Finally getting it clear after a long time spent on their own half. Was a little afraid with that mistake. Jacob did cut that rotation in front of Matt, and that's why they got tangled up. Gonna be something we're gonna have to look out on. Jacob, one of the weird ones to play with. Everybody mentions it. See how Matt adjusts.
Jacob back in his own half. Picked up boost. Receives the touch off of AJ, and Sizz good demolition, but Wonder, nice contact to get it behind one and now behind two. They're lucky the ball goes off the corner of Sizz's car and clears the net. He's able to get it past Prime Thunder. Now he and Jacob trying to work together to get this one down. Jacob, not the best of reads, has to back off. And Matt now airborne. He'll get that one away as the shot came in from midfield. More pressure here from FLYQUEST, and it's upper corner. AJ ties the game.
I don't even know how they managed to snag that one in. A good challenge here from Prime Thunder just to apply a little bit of pressure, but for AJ to get this shot across and ends up slipping right on past the challenge from Jacob and just flies. Perfect positioning, top right. The placement on point. They tie it back up. Game one in the series, already back and forth. These guys trying to fight for a playoff spot. But it's not going to come easy.
Both teams cheat up on the kickoff. Pretty neutral play. Till finally a bit of space given by Rogue. FLYQUEST will take advantage. Now back to midfield. Challenge from Jacob. Going in FLYQUEST's favor, but Matt picks it up uncontested. Gets it into the orange. Good touch from Wonder. Open up some space. Prime Thunder flying down the field. Can't get the read on Jacob. 59 seconds remaining in a tie ball game in game number one. It's Matt with a pass across. Jacob's airborne. Able to get the pass out towards Sizz. He gets the demolition onto AJ. Prime Thunder now in. The pass over to Wonder. Back to Prime Thunder. Intercepted by Jacob. Sizz will now look for Jacob across the field. Finds him. Finds the shot. Beautiful infield pass. And Rogue's got the lead back.
Rogue looks at it, goes, anything you can do, we can do better. They shut that pass down and then turn it around and do the exact same thing, but put it in the back of the net. Rogue back on top.
We've seen moments of brilliance from Rogue over the seasons, but they've never been able to string together multiple moments in the same game. This is the best Rogue has looked to date, and you gotta wonder, is Matt the difference? Can they finish off the game, though? Still 37 seconds left. This one crossing the goal. Jacob will punt it high. Sizz and Matt both airborne. That's the first double commit we've seen from them. First blatant one on offense. As Jacob's up. It's a challenge against Wonder. Prime Thunder over the top of Jacob. Here comes Sizz now into the corner. Matt's looking to pick up this pass. It hangs back as it drops onto AJ's hood. 18 seconds remaining. FLYQUEST advancing, sending all three. No reason to hold back. Jacob gets a nice clear. AJ retreating. Give it to Wonder. The final 10 seconds. Looking for Prime Thunder. Intercepted by Sizz. The midfield control giving Rogue so many opportunities. Holding on to the game as AJ connects with Wonder. Over to Prime Thunder. They keep the ball lofted, but it's going into the corner. Jacob and Sizz, they're able to be there. Able to get it down onto the ground. And Rogue takes game one.
Great start for Rogue. Obviously some things they need to figure out, and that's going to only get better with time. But they talked about on the desk. What did Rogue need to do? They need to bring some offense. They need to score some goals. Some overlapping between Sizz or Matt or whoever. Obviously, he's got to find his role in this team. But good things to take from it. That pressure at midfield, you mentioned it. You honed on it. It looks great. The other thing is they were on defense for a while, and we're still able to defend it and then move it back downfield. So Rogue's starting to come together. James got a smirk on his face. I think he's happy about this performance so far.
Rogue was able to stay perfect in their own back third. The only shot that went in was from midfield. Staying able to keep their goal clean that way. They've had a lot of issues on defense over the course of the season, so it's been good to see them tighten that one up here. And yes, Matt, bringing new energy, maybe bringing a bit more intentionality, a bit of active engagement, because you know you have a new teammate and you have to really overthink what you're doing. Maybe that extra attention to detail has really helped things together. But that Sizz to Jacob passing play to take the lead, it's one of the prettiest things I've seen from Rogue this season.
Yeah, it could have been a little bit better placement on the shot if we're getting nitpicky, but the concept of it was great. They shut down a pass play that was developing. They did the exact same thing and then punished them for it. So it was really good to see from Rogue. I'm glad they can keep it up. It's just a matter of, is it going to be consistent? Because the big decision here, they have to get a clean sweep to guarantee themselves a sixth spot. Otherwise, they've got a rough match against Evil Geniuses later on.
They got the first step completed here. Got to get two more. What a great start. FLYQUEST. Any situation they win, and they'll be in the top 5. Here's a good start in game number 2. AJ gets the flick over Jacob. A great kickoff and a beautiful follow-up. FLYQUEST has the lead.
Big reason they got one of their wins last week. AJ's solo efforts. We know he's capable of these flicks, but a great way to start it off for them. Try not to let any momentum go one way or the other. They're going to shut it down here early. Great start. Some confidence coming back.
Now you're looking for a response, Rogue. Off the kickoff, Jacob couldn't get it under Prime Thunder. Wonder up, being challenged by Matt. Goes lateral, Sizz looking for it, but spots AJ in the back. Hangs back. AJ back in the middle. No pressure from the rest of his team. Jacob will punt it to FlyQuest. Prime Thunder looking for Wonder. The pass back across. Can Prime Thunder find his teammate again? No. Intercepted by Jacob. Taken away. And Matt will send it to the corner. Now back to midfield. Wonder moving up to pressure. Jacob lofts it over the top of him. Stalls the aggression. Allows his team to reset on defense. Sizz past one. Looking for a second touch. Gets it over the top of Wonder, but couldn't take it away from Prime Thunder, who had a nice long time to read that play. Matt, the long hit across the field. Sizz and Jacob trying to work together to get this one away. A little bit confused, but the space is almost created. AJ able to dunk Matt, and Sizz has to get this one off his own backboard. Gets it away and follows it himself. Trying to get it past two. Just one left in the back here. It's Wonder, and he's up and puts it into his corner. But the pressure's coming in. Here comes Matt over the top of one. He's got Jacob in the middle, and AJ on the wall. We'll send it back to the corner. Allow his team to start rotating again. Prime Thunder to AJ here. No, AJ doesn't move up. Sizz will keep the pressure on in the corner. And this midfield being completely controlled right now by Rogue.
Just with the way that they're rotating, their only option is to put it into that corner. They're all coming from this weird angle on the side, rather than already being in the back left and then pushing it infield. Fortunately for them, it could be dangerous as a shot from AJ, not able to connect.
AJ had finally won a challenge in the midfield and immediately took advantage of it, flying up the field. He just couldn't quite drop the shot in. A very difficult angle. Jacob passed one. AJ will be up for the response. He's got Matt to deal with it. Gets it past him. Sizz, can he play it to the side? He can. Cleanly gets it away. The defense will hold on. Still just a one-goal game. But a play there from Sizz. Past one. Past two. Maybe into the net. No, it's wide. AJ back down the field. Sizz will leave it for Matt. The challenge with Prime Thunder very neutral. Wonder will win it as he comes in with momentum. Sizz out to Jacob. AJ, oh my goodness, they get it past him all the way towards the net. No, Prime Thunder will send it away. Now Sizz in, wrapping around the corner again. Nobody playing for the infield right now. Corner is very important here in game two. Approaching halftime, still just the one-goal lead. Created about 4 seconds in. Can they make it two as AJ sends it down the field? He's got to find the second touch. He does. AJ, nobody home on defense, makes it a two-goal game.
Just watching how FlyQuest is playing on defense, just no real issues, no pressure that they're actually feeling. Even though Rogue is putting on a ton, it looks like it's not really dangerous in any way. It's just sitting in the corner, and they're making it easy to just clearly rotate out. Eventually, they're able to transition it back to the other side. The benefit is the hesitation in their challenges. They're making smart decisions at that midfield rather than just going for it. They're sitting and waiting as he passes it to a midair. Intentional or not, it looks pretty.
That would have been a crazy goal. Matt now onto the backboard. Jacob looking to drop it back down. Here comes Sizz in for the follow-up. Can't get it through the FlyQuest defense. They've got the ball back to midfield. It's Wonder onto the backboard. It'll be cleared away by Matt. Jacob now following this one. Sizz plays it to his own corner. Where was he going with this? He didn't really have many options. He needed to punt and instead gives it straight to Prime Thunder. A three-goal game.
Credit to Prime Thunder being in the right place at the right time. His initial challenge stops that from even getting out of their half. But then for Sizz, he needs to find a better place to play that. But the way it pinched right in the middle of the net, it's kind of a last-second effort. Fortunately for him, it falls back into the lap of that initial challenger. This is what they were worried about, man. FlyQuest starting to heat up.
Sizz, can he get it past AJ?
Oh, what
gets
a
the
fake!
A beautiful play. He picks it up from Matt and gets the first goal for Rogue.
Showing the offense and how they win. That is a beautiful play. He breaks out two, goes underneath, and puts it away. Rogue not out yet. They understand this sweep. So important.
That was pretty. Now they got 1:45 to score two. Send us to overtime, or maybe score three, finish it off, but Prime Thunder's got other ideas. Onto the backboard, Wonder's shot gets blocked, but here comes the follow-up from AJ. He scored the first two for FlyQuest. Now back on the field, Rogue. Sizz and Matt, or Sizz and Jacob rather, working together. Now Prime Thunder and AJ, very close positioning on the ball. Matt passed one, passed two, set it up for Wonder. Can Sizz drop it in? No, it's off the crossbar. Jacob finishes it though, and 1:20 left on the clock. They're down by one.
Taking huge advantage of this one. You just watch how Rogue is positioned in this. Even before that touch from Matt, every single player pushing down and just mirroring what the other player is doing, watching their every move. And as soon as they see that opportunity, they challenge, and it creates opportunities for them to score. Little scary though that they didn't get him in initially. Luckily, the follow-up is there.
Oh no, the miss in net from Matt. It makes it a two-goal game again, and the kickoff strikes once more here for FlyQuest.
Prime Thunder just making it look easy.
Oh.
No one challenging him off that wall. He's able to just float it over the top. But you mentioned it. The mistake from Matt on defense just needs to go up and make that challenge as soon as possible and just hope his teammates are going to come from behind and help out.
Sizz was there to challenge the touch in the air, but because he's challenging, Matt knows Wonder's contact is going to not be the best and should be a pretty easy read. Misses it in net, and now a 2-goal game again. The minute remaining. Rogue with their work cut out for them. If they want to seal their fate here in match number 1, they've got to get the sweep. Now up, Matt onto the backboard, looking to drop it. Jacob can't finish it off. Does he have the read? Keeps it lofted, but it's not going to be enough. Sizz is far away. Prime Thunder and Wonder going to tag team it back down the field. They needed that goal. Sizz getting it away. FlyQuest putting the pressure on. A miss from Prime Thunder will give Jacob an opportunity here. Now bumping Wonder. Gets it out to Matt. A great pass blocked by Wonder, though. The defense holds on. Wonder, #1 in saves per game coming into this week for North America. Still making a name for himself here. AJ will get that block, and now the clear deck down the field with 12 seconds remaining. This game looking over here for Rogue. And it was that their hopes of qualifying, of putting themselves into the top 6 will die here in game 2, but they can still get the win, still give themselves chances later on.
On the other side, FlyQuest bouncing back, just settling down on defense. They're under a lot of pressure, a little overzealous in their challenges. Instead, this time they mix it up. They let them approach, they allow Rogue to come into their half, and then they go for the counterattack style, and it seems to work out. Slowly inching that up towards the midfield, and then the other one to look forward to. Wonder right now is 3rd, I'm pretty sure, when it comes to assists for the year per game. He's at .81. That bumps him up a little bit more. He's got another one under his belt. So maintaining the average relatively well, but he's kind of the huge proponent for that offense. If he can tie it all together, FlyQuest looks great. He did it in that game, and now tied up again in the series wave.
You gotta think about those kickoff goals that happened. They won by 2 goals, and they got 2 kickoff goals here, FlyQuest did. And the first one, difficult situation. The challenge goes straight on to the cheating up player from FlyQuest's hood, AJ, and he's able to dribble the goalie in a 1v1 situation. Very difficult situation there for the defense, and well played by AJ. But that follow-up there, that second time we saw where Matt wasn't able to get it in goal, and then later they moved down the field and had an opportunity to score. If they could have just gotten that one away, would we be in overtime right now?
I don't care, because all I'm thinking about is that Sizz fake. It was sick.
Oh, that was beautiful.
So cool.
That was incredible. Put that in the top 10 of the week. That was my favorite play so far we've seen today.
Yeah, no, it's difficult, man. You can't let that stuff slide. I mean, those are the things that as a team you really have to make sure you hone in on. You can't allow these kind of freebie goals to develop off of kickoffs, because all that momentum, everything that you're doing to stop it, you have this big, long, like, grueling battle of trying to get a goal after pressure and trading back and forth, and it just falls short.
Now, the story moves to FlyQuest. Sizz sending a shot downtown. Prime Thunder gets it away. If FlyQuest can get the win in any fashion, secure themselves a top 6 finish, will be the first team to be promoted from the rival series to play in the playoffs. The championship series, and a great shot from Wonder. Matt missed in the air. Wonder takes advantage, and FlyQuest has the lead.
And you just see the same issue from Rogue. Jacob, I don't know why he's passing it there. He has options to play it either further into his own corner or downfield, and instead he plays it diagonally to the other team. He needs to make a better decision in that moment, because you saw what happened. He passes it back to FlyQuest, and they just set up a pass and get a goal.
Bit of a fake kickoff here from Rogue.
No way.
Early possession, but no, it's going to go all the way back down. Prime Thunder, can he get it out to AJ? No, a good touch from Jacob will send it away, but now Wonder with ball control up onto the backboard, and Matt will get the clear. Sizz now following it along, looking for Jacob. AJ with an interception, but Jacob still manages to get a hold of it. Prime Thunder and Wonder tag team in this one in the midfield to get it back into the corner, and looking for that second goal. The touch from Matt goes out to Prime, sends the shot towards the net, and saved by Sizz. Sending it away, the pressure is still on from FlyQuest, though, as AJ pressuring once more in the box this time as they continue to gain more and more control. Finally, Sizz will break through the midfield.
Super important as well as they're rotating back. They did get the boost away from Prime Thunder, who was trying to deny it. Him having to rotate out changed a lot of the reason why the pressure fell off. And we now see Rogue on offense. Difficulty, though, is a pass up to Jacob. Can he make this happen?
Got it out to Sizz, and he tried to take the shot, but AJ blocked him at the point of contact. The pressure's still on, though. Pass 2. Wonder will send it to the corner and relieve the pressure for now. With offense still here for Rogue. Jacob up to send it onto the corner. AJ gets it away, and Wonder should be able to clear this one. He takes some time, but gets it past Jacob. Gives Sizz a moment to reposition, though. He gets it back around, and more shots continue to pile in for Rogue. Jacob puts this one up. Wonder couldn't get through Jacob, but it's out to AJ now on the boomer down the field all the way to the goal. No, Matt will send it away. Prime Thunder now in, demolishing Matt, but not before he gets it out to midfield. Wonder now onto the backboard. Sizz, is he there? He keeps it away from Wonder. Plays it over the top of the first line defender or offensive player. Jacob, I don't know if he knew that Matt was there coming out with a clear. The positioning continues to be a little strange here for Rogue as Jacob now looking to pick up another one, see if he can get the defenders out of goal. And look at these solo plays from Jacob, shut down by Wonder. Prime Thunder will loft it. Matt's up though, and he sends it straight into the goal. All of FlyQuest up in midfield, and Matt recognizes the opportunity.
So unfortunate they didn't get that initial pass off. You saw him going back and forth, and then he just kind of taps it into the midfield for his teammate while he goes for a demo. Jacob is just actively trying to set something up for his team. Unfortunately, it's not the pretty one, but they still get a goal and tied up halfway here in game number 3. Super important, obviously, for both these teams still.
We'll see if Rogue can claw their way to a victory. FlyQuest looking to finish off their season right now. Sizz past one. Wonder will win the challenge with Jacob all the way down the field. Should be Matt in the back here who sends it over to the side. Matt now past AJ on the wall. Up to Jacob. He's got Sizz moving up with him as well. Already airborne. Can he beat Wonder? No. Back into the corner. The defense from FlyQuest. When it's there, it's been impeccable. Over to AJ, now back to Wonder. Shot towards the net, saved by Jacob. And AJ will give a bit of space, leaves Prime Thunder to loft the ball on his retreat. Wonder over to Matt. Sizz has a lot of space here as he lofts it across the midfield line, but there's no player to receive it. So it's just punted straight back down. It's Jacob will match up with Sizz here. Everybody a little bit out. It's just Matt right now looking for Sizz across. Sizz, I don't know if was ready for it. He moves up, finds the play, gets it past one, now past two, up on the wall. Jacob comes in, freestyling it into the goal. Jacob with a beautiful shot, and Rogue takes the lead.
Great setup, though, by Sizz to read that pass and set it up perfectly. I don't know why Jacob's got some flair on that one. You need to make sure those goals go in, but man, does it look pretty.
It was a tactical role to kill momentum, you know.
Yeah, it's really hard to read where that placement's going to go when you do that, I guess.
Exactly, and now a 1-goal lead here from Rogue. Can FlyQuest tie it back up. Sizz and Jacob up in the midfield. Matt holding down the back line. Gets over the top of one. Sizz could just redirect this in. He does. Rogue's got a 2-goal lead now here in game 3.
Trying to see what broke down on defense. Initially, obviously, that clear from AJ needs to go downfield instead of to the side. But just with one rotating back and one in defense, that challenge not coming out soon enough. Got to give credit to Sizz, though. Being in that position, he's technically out of position. But is able to make it work. Those are the kind of things this Rogue team needs to do. Unconventional with Jacob. Why not everybody else?
Now 56 seconds remaining. FlyQuest needing a goal. Shot towards target will be defended by Matt, but the follow-up comes in. No, Wonder can't get it past Jacob, and it's back out to midfield. Pressure starting to build here, but Jacob will get it over the top of Wonder and shut that one down. The pass play comes through. AJ gets the save, but the pressure's still here for Rogue. Back into the middle. It'll be Wonder. Moves it up. Back over to Prime Thunder. Intercepted by Jacob. Nobody's home. Can he drop it in? Oh, he gets it. Jacob's on fire right now.
He's insane. What a read from Jacob. So he denies the clear with a pre-jump. And then before the ball even hits the wall, he goes up and is in the perfect spot to hit that angle.
That's bonkers. That was a great shot. 33 seconds left now, up by 3. Rogue looking great here in game 3. Looking to hold on to gain match point for game 4. Jacob's over the side. Prime Thunder falling back. Wonder turning this one back in, up onto the backboard. AJ couldn't find the shot. Prime Thunder comes in, but Jacob's got it past him. Burning time off the clock will give Rogue the win here. Final 10 seconds. You're not going to see FlyQuest score 3 in that time. Rogue, they took game 1, now taking game 3. 1 game away from their second win of the season.
You can see it from FlyQuest, though. Now that they're down, they are just forcing everything pretty prevalent in that challenge from Prime Thunder. He knows he's got to make something happen, and rather than playing that smart, conditioned kind of play style where he's like, all right, I know he's going to dribble this out, he's going to go wall, now I can challenge, he just throws himself at it and it allows him to break it out. So FLYQUEST really needs to step up. They got to figure out what's going on. And just kind of update everybody I did hear from production. The reason why Matt is in is not because of performance, it's because of PC issues for Joro. So an interesting choice, but with the way that they're playing, that kind of makes you think going into the the rest of the weeks, say they do get the win here, they put themselves in good position to take a win over EG, and they take that and they end up going into the playoffs. Do they keep Matt? Do they bring back Joro? Questions that they can't be thinking about now. They just got to get that win.
It's always the question when you use a sub in a moment of we don't have a choice, and you actually end up winning the series.
Right.
When you later on can go back to using your original starter, do you? The sub clearly played a role.
I don't, as a team, I don't want to deal with, man. Those are not easy questions.
You don't, and it's not that Matt has been like the carrying force here, so that might make things easier. It's not like he's been the reason that Rogue's winning, but he is definitely helping enable the team. They're winning a lot more midfield challenges than they usually do, and I think that's been a big part of why they've had such a good success.
I think for me, a lot of it is just Jacob looks so much more comfortable with Matt right now, and that's just, we don't have much data to look at from it, but just naturally Jacob just seems more confident, and that could be something that they did throughout the week. Obviously, he did have a huge step up. They didn't get the win against Energy, but he was able to set up these passes, and it made the team look more cohesive. It just seems more natural with Matt on the field, and I could just be speculating. I could be just talking out of my butt, but from what it looks like, I like it.
It's been looking good so far. Now 1 game away from getting the win. Here comes Sizz. Can't make contact. AJ send this one back up to midfield, and Matt, great back flip to put it over the top of one. Looks up to challenge, can't find it, but AJ getting demolished. Is it enough? Looked like the two Wonder and Prime Thunder possibly being able to put that one in despite their teammate being demolished. But not today. Rogue will play defense. Wonder with a missed. Prime Thunder moving up, and Jacob looking to read him. Great flick from Prime Thunder. He gets it past 2 here. Now it's just Sizz in the back, and he'll loft it high off of Prime. Wonder now into the backboard. Here comes AJ with a follow-up. The pressure was just there. Nobody was able to pick up this loft from Sizz and just gave FLYQUEST more opportunities.
Yeah, and carrying up with those assists from Wonder. He cuts his rotation. He recognizes that ball, like you said, nobody's going for it. And rather than waiting for his teammate, he makes the split-second decision. I'm going to turn on it. I'm going to set up my teammate, and it pays off.
Jacob and Sizz now off of kickoff. Beaten by Prime Thunder. It's just Matt in the back. He plays it to the corner, but Prime will look to set up AJ. Didn't get much pace on that ball. And Jacob and Sizz will be able to work this one out, but Wonder beating Sizz there, losing to Matt now. Alternating winning of challenges here. AJ demolished, now Sizz out there. It's Jacob, Prime Thunder, put it across the net, and Matt is in position, able just to turn around on his retreat. AJ back over to the side, putting it back towards Prime Thunder. Now back into the box, takes the shot, and Matt makes this play back out to Sizz. Quick transitional play, but is it enough? No. Wonder gets it passed in the midfield. And Jacob will look to send it over to Matt. Laterally working here, Matt with not a great touch, and AJ versus Sizz. He's got past players to work with, gets it by himself. Can they get it away? Sizz does. The shot was just off the post and rolled up and out. AJ had a nice opportunity and couldn't make it work.
That's a tough angle to get either way. I'm surprised he didn't go for the fake. Respecting Sizz in that play. These guys obviously getting to play against each other each week, sometimes scrims and otherwise. They know what they're capable of, so not taking any risk. Just puts a shot far post. Not easy to hit that angle.
This defense has been pretty sloppy from Rogue in the last 15 seconds. They're lucky FLYQUEST has not been in a good place to shoot.
Wow, what a pass!
Wonder just
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness! The ceiling shot pass play?
Not only that, but he fakes him. He goes underneath, gets a flip reset, and then passes it. Oh my God, Prime.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, wondrous play. I am so happy. That's better than the Sizz fake earlier. That was incredible. 2:52 left on the clock right now, and FLYQUEST looking to send us to Game 5. It's Prime Thunder around the corner. Matt over. Sends it into FLYQUEST territory, who are happy just to receive the ball and burn time. Already trying to burn time at halftime here. It's Wonder. Back across. Comes AJ. Couldn't find anything. Just gave it right to Matt, who wins the challenge with Wonder. Everybody's kind of punting the ball around right now. Rogue not really holding on to anything, not trying to gain control in a meaningful way that could see them gain scoring opportunities, and now having to play defense again. FLYQUEST definitely setting the tone for this match.
Tell that confidence is back. Just how fast they're challenging,
no.
but a mistake comes out.
Calculated.
Hey, we take those. Yeah, it's unfortunate. A little bit sloppy, these guys. Something that kind of reverts back to the original FLYQUEST when they came into the season. They had this really high, fast-paced offense, a lot of just pressure. It leaves defense wide open.
That was at least 2 touches, maybe 3 from AJ. That ball, the last blue touch, was in the other corner, wrapped across the entire backboard of Rogue, and then went in. That's almost as good as Kronovi back in Season 1, but it's not going to matter because FLYQUEST sends it right in after kickoff.
What is happening? I mean, it was a great challenge, but then another... Okay,
Ugh.
All right.
As Prime Thunder had a better read on Jacob.
They got to nullify that last one. They're like, okay, that was dumb. Let's rechange. Can we even this out? Thanks.
All right, so after 10 seconds of what? We're back to a 2-goal game.
Foolery of whatever that was.
Prime Thunder trying to drop this in. Matt will get it over the side, and Sizz plays it back down. Now looking to seriously gain the lead here. See if they can cut down this lead that FLYQUEST has made. Matt and Jacob couldn't get it past AJ, and Matt getting bumped here. Here comes Sizz in, and just Jacob not aware that Sizz is crashing into the box. Moves in as well, and now having to retreat back. It's a great clear up towards Matt. He's just got AJ to deal with here. Gets it onto the wall, past him. A great pass, but just a very, very fast. He needed to be communicating with his teammates if they were to make use of that. And now Prime Thunder and Wonder, can they work together to get it past Sizz? No, it's dropped back to midfield. AJ will keep the pressure on. That initial attack. Oh my goodness, they just bump into each other. Prime Thunder couldn't get it through Jacob. Defense again, haphazard here for Rogue. It drops back, no, sends Prime Thunder away. Sizz nearly had a shot. Jacob over the side. Final minute of Game 4. FLYQUEST looking to send us to a decisive Game 5. They just missed.
I mean, I hate to break it down, but Jacob, all your fault again, man. I hate seeing this. Up in that top right corner when they were on offense, he's falling. There's no reason for him to be there. He's expending boost he doesn't have to. And because of that, everybody retreating needs boost. They're all out of position. He's the only one to make a play.
Really? Really? Cool. All right. So, kickoffs. Rogue. Good thing to work on this week. The last goal, it looked like Sizz kind of helped it in, but this one, man, just the cheat up was awful. And then AJ's just completely punishes. AJ, great at punishing kickoff mistakes.
Yeah, it's part of the risk of cheating up on the kickoff. If it doesn't go in your favor, you're just completely out of position. Looks like FLYQUEST going to send us to a Game 5 with decisive victory, but very polarizing performance so far from Rogue.
We've had moments of absolutely beautiful Rocket League followed up by maybe a Brazil here. And so just complete collapse on defense from Rogue right now. It's Matt just absolutely broken by Wonder. AJ was even trying to steal it, having a good time.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It usually happens at the end of these games, which it really shouldn't. You should still give it your all and put stuff into practice. These guys know they're down from behind, so they're just going to go for really crazy stuff, try to be as aggressive as possible. And as we saw from FLYQUEST when we let those other goals in, just nobody back on defense because of that aggression.
Oh my goodness. AJ and Prime Thunder, can they get it past Matt as well? No, he shuts it down, clears it away, back over towards Sizz. If I'm not mistaken, this is the second highest scoring game of the season. The first one being when Rogue was beaten 10-1 last week. So Rogue, when things get bad, they get horrible right now. But they have one solace. The ball hits the ground, and we go to Game 5, and they reset everything, and they still have a chance to beat FLYQUEST.
Huge moment, though, for FLYQUEST, able to come back to this one and bring it to Game 5 for them. All they need is a victory, and they guarantee themselves 5th place. It'll be the first rival series team to come in and not get back pushed down to the rival series. So for them, a huge moment. The big one that we talked about, though, they are clutch in the moments where it matters most. Carpet said it on the desk. All 3 players in the top 3. But now, more than anything, the most stress they're ever going to face, they have the fate in their hands.
That's
They put it away, man.
It's the key thing right now. They have clearly shown they are absolutely capable of beating Rogue, but can they do it when the moment matters most? And this, to me, feels like the biggest game they have ever played. To make it into the playoffs of North America here, make history here for teams that have come up through the rival series system would be absolutely amazing.
I mean, not only that, like, you're giving yourselves a chance to go to LAN. Like, you're putting yourself in a position to at least you get to play for it, but you also guarantee yourself a spot next season. Like, that kind of security for a team is just insurmountable. Like, you cannot put a place on that for some of these players. The amount of pressure they go through every week trying to qualify and how, like, cutthroat it really is. We've seen it. I mean, you look at Europe, like, how many teams are 2 and whatever? Yeah. Like, everybody battling. You see the same thing. Nobody's guaranteed a spot in NA yet. Like, to be able to say, no matter what happens, I will see you next season, that has got to be huge. So, in the back of their mind, let's see if they can handle the pressure wave. Game 5 starts now.
Champions Field. The arena of Game 5s. Rogue versus FlyQuest, both with 2 wins. And looking for that decisive third. FlyQuest trying to make history. A pass from Prime Thunder, shut down by Jacob. AJ here in the corner continuing to pressure. Wonder will win the challenge. Jacob back up to midfield. Comes AJ, a nice aloft. Prime Thunder airborne. Not going to make contact. The ball dropping straight down. No challenge. Sizz will finally move in. AJ was not expecting to get that much time. Wonder will send it up.
Yeah, no challenge because Wonder ended up bumping into one of the players from Rogue. He was going to get there, but just head-on collision. They both bounce off and go their separate way.
Now Sizz on the backboard, getting bumped again, opening up a bit of space here. Goalie's there for Rogue, but they are not going to be needed. They're able to get the clear back up to midfield. Now AJ, hold on to ball control again. Jacob tried, he couldn't find it, and Prime Thunder gets it. Jacob switching to the Batmobile here. As FlyQuest will get the first goal.
Man, AJ looks so comfortable with these touches. You saw it as well in the other corner to kind of kick this whole situation off. His delayed challenge, he's like, I'm on a boost. Sizz is approaching. I'm just going to slow it down. It's fine. That extra bit of time allows his teammate to get in position, and then they just keep that offense going.
Ooh, the nice setup. Can Matt finish it off? He sure can. Tying up the game here in the first minute. What a kickoff from Rogue.
4-4, win not found at the moment wave. It is a tie game. Bouncing back. A quick response. And finally, Rogue gets their own little kickoff goal situation.
Finally here. Creates a nice symmetrical scoreboard. We'll see who is able to take this victory. For Rogue, the win will help their situation later, but not able to secure anything here in Game 5 as far as playoffs are concerned. But for FlyQuest, so much here. First of their chances, the last match of league play. This is their last game of league play for Season 5. Matt sends one on target, AJ gets it away. And they'd love for their last game, while they have their fate in their own hands, to send them into the playoffs. Wonder here, onto the backboard. Matt sends it away. Prime Thunder has a nice read, puts it onto the backboard once more, trying to burn as much boost off of this Rogue lineup as they can. But Jacob will win a challenge now. Sizz up versus AJ. The one-on-one gets a flick over the top. Nobody following just yet. And AJ keeps it lofted. Matt thought about it, but falls back, allows Jacob to move in. Now over to the side. Matt goes for boost, leaves the ball, and Wonder will move in. FlyQuest starting to gain control on a bit of indecision from Rogue. But the punts come through, and there hasn't been much of a response for these long balls from Rogue. Matt dropping it down. AJ gets the save. Wonder's got to clear it. No, he almost puts it in. He uses his own corner to give it to AJ. And now the breakaway down the field. Can they beat Matt? No, it's onto the backboard.
AJ stepping up huge for the team between setting him up on offense and being in the perfect position. But Matt, a one-on-one.
Versus AJ again. He makes the save once more. An absolute monster in goal. Can't get it past Sizz. Wonder now. Past one once more. Towards the goal, it'll be Matt this time. It's Matt versus all of FlyQuest, it feels like, as he goes through the air once more. Can he drop it underneath AJ? Wonder will send it away. They finally were able to beat AJ, and Wonder's there to get it away. Jacob in the corner. Prime Thunder past one. Matt winning the challenge. Sizz now. His own corner, AJ looking to set up Wonder. Jacob's there. AJ, can he do it by himself? Oh my goodness, he beat the whole defense but couldn't put it into the goal. As Prime Thunder wraps it high above the net. Now Jacob up. AJ once more. He gains control in the air so easily. This time it's back to Rogue. Prime Thunder, he picks it up, but bad touch from Sizz. Matt can get it away, didn't need to. Got it off the post, they got lucky. As Jacob back down the field, and Prime Thunder Cleared away. Long, booming shots from both sides right now. It's 1:39 left to go, still tied up.
They had a chance there. Prime Thunder has to put that away. Only one to beat, and the shot just high. That could have been it, but again, FlyQuest starting to look good. A lot of it because of the heels of AJ just really stepping up for his team.
Loft here. Jacob has another opportunity, but he's just not happy with his boost situation. Goes for the backflip play on the ground instead. Sizz drops it down, and Matt looks for an opportunity, but AJ sending it away. Approaching the final minute. Jacob with a pass across. Matt still not where he needs to be. The pass plays have just not quite worked out. This one, oh my goodness, the redirect sets it up. Here comes Matt in. Wonder's there. He doesn't have to make the save. The shot from Matt is wide. And now the breakaway, the counterattack from FlyQuest. Back down the field. AJ looking for an opportunity. Sizz will hold on to the ball. Play it out. Back across AJ. Wonder on defense versus Jacob. AJ sets it up. Prime Thunder's got to beat Matt, and he does. Back out. And AJ just give the ball back to Rogue. Sizz up onto the wall now. As Jacob gets a demolition on the one. Wonder with not the best of touches. Just drops it in. AJ will spawn into the near corner. He can go for this immediately, and he's actually winning contact, but Matt kills it. Jacob turning back around quickly. Prime Thunder holds onto it and puts it out to midfield. As AJ moving into the corner as well versus Jacob. Gets a pass to, puts it in the corner. No! Jacob slams it away. Shuts the door on him. And Wonder if he gets the back pass to Prime Thunder. 13 seconds remaining. As Prime Thunder can't get the win. It goes into the orange corner. Matt's up and puts it off the corner again. Lofted into the midfield. Sizz is airborne. Can he get it across to Jacob? The pass play. No! It doesn't connect. 3 seconds remaining. It's still up, but it will touch the ground. We'll go to overtime in Game 5.
Game 5, overtime for FlyQuest, trying to get them a 5th place spot and a chance to go to the playoffs in the first time for an RLCS team. As for Rogue, they need this win to stay alive.
Wonder down towards the goal. Matt's touch goes back. Prime Thunder shot on target. It goes in, and Prime Thunder makes history. FlyQuest are into the playoffs.
He misses the first one on an open net. Sizz doesn't get the response, but it comes down to Prime Thunder, the goal scorer of the rival series last season, puts it away, and FlyQuest, the first team in history to move up and stay, as well as take a chance at the playoffs.